Good evening, 360 nerds and the fellow brotherhood of the PlayStation 3. I would like to talk about the inadequacies of the Xbox 360 nerd fan base. I get a lot of comments stating that Gears of War owns Resistance and how the online play is better on the 360. Let me just break that down, counselor. Let me just break that down. What is it, 4-player online battle in Gears? Or 4-on-4, I don't know. How in the fuck is that better than a 40-player battle, 8-player battle, 16-player battle, 32-player battle? How is that better? How in the world is that better? Can one of you nerds reply, email me, and tell me how it is better? Please. That's like some fucking nerd trying to tell me how the Pittsburgh Steelers are better than the New England Patriots when we whip their ass every fucking game. When we not only beat them, we bludgeon them. Someone please tell me that. I mean, I've played Gears of War, never online because I'm not much into that 4-player battle, whatever. To get an experience such as Resistance Online, and even compare it to Gears Online, you can't compare the two. They're not even comparable. Resistance is the best online game ever. Ever! It's the best one made. I suggest all you 360 nerds to do what I would do. Go buy a PlayStation 3 and play it. I mean, you're talking about a game that came out in November of 2006 that the online community is still strong as ever. And I don't want to hate, you got no games. There's no other games to play. That's your first reply. They got no other games to play. That's why it's still strong as ever. They got no other games to play. Good one, but false. You see, when people play Resistance online, it's like a drug. You're addicted. And no matter how bad you are or how good you are, you can't get off it. Now, unlike Gears of War, I mean, you got 4 players online. Hey, Johnny, hey, why don't you go down there and fire up the 360? Hey, Billy, hey, David, let's get it going. We'll play 4-on-4 combat on Gears of War. That'll be great. Chips and dip, chips and dip. You don't get guns like this playing Gears of War, baby. You don't get it. But that sounds fun, bro. That sounds real fun playing Gears of War 4-on-4. Ooh, I might have to go get that game. That is so inviting. Fucking nerds. In the games you got, I've been hearing for 2 years, you got new games, you got new games, you got new games. Sounds like a broken record. Well, the last time I checked, PlayStation 3 had a gang of games. Like, for instance, Resistance. You can't play it on a PC, can you? Gears of War, Bioshock, Mass, all them games. I can play them anytime I want. Right here, baby. Huh? Yeah! See, they're not exclusives. If you can play them, they're not exclusives, are they? Now let's get to the Blu-ray player. It's no good. It's just a movie player. Just a movie player. Just a movie player. Y'all nerds sound like a broken record. No, it's not just a gaming movie player, but Blu-rays hold so much more data than your standard DVD 9, whatever they call it. I don't know what the proper terminology is. But it holds so much more data, which entails will allow you to make a bigger and better game. And that's what developers are starting to do. And that's why you're going to notice a drop-off of developers making games for the 360. And the PS3 games are going to be the sole purpose of developers. And not to mention, if you bring a nice-looking young lady to your house and you would like to watch maybe The Departed or something on Blu-ray, well, you have a nice-looking machine that actually looks like a movie player that you won't be embarrassed to be like that 360 and put a DVD in there and look like a nerd. What is that? It's a 360. It's for games, but it plays DVDs. Christ. You bring that 360 out in front of women, man, you look like a fucking nerd that you guys are. Bring the hate mail! Bring it, motherfucker! Because that's all you motherfuckers can do is hate. You know, look, man. Y'all are envious of the PlayStation 3. It's like, you don't hate the system, you covet it. You're envious of it. You want it. But you know you made a mistake 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was. You made a mistake and now you have to live with it. It's like a few years ago I bought a cell phone. Then the iPhone came out. And I hated the iPhone. But I really didn't hate the iPhone. You know what I did? I was envious of it. I wanted it. I wanted it bad. I didn't hate the iPhone after all. I loved it. And I got one. Along with an LG Dare from Verizon. And along with a Motorola Razr from Sprint, which is a way better network than Verizon. Verizon's network's horrible. And that's just, I mean, I have money, I have toys, I can do what I want. If I wanted to drop $400 on a 3 shitty, I could. I very well could. But I don't choose to. Because I like to have the best in my house. And as you can see, I have the best of both worlds. To all the people with the hate mail, keep it coming. I love it. What else do I want to touch base on? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll call 3 of my boys, and they'll call 3 or 4 of their boys, and we'll play some Gears of War online. 4-on-4. Or, I can get both phones working, and I can call 25, 30 guys here, another 15 here, and we can play Resistance online. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can go on and on about this rant. You guys bought the wrong system, and now you're hating. And it's getting very old. What is your new argument going to be? What is it going to be? Well, PlayStation 3, it doesn't break, but it's going to eventually, all good things come to an end. So you're looking for a downfall there. You watch, it's going to break. That's going to be it, because that's the mentality of a 360 fucking nerd. How's it feel? How does it feel to be owned by such a superior being? Well, I must be superior. I bought the PlayStation 3. And I didn't buy that 360 garbage, did I? Did I? You were owned big time here. So, this is what I do. I critique and I rate greatness. And I rate the PlayStation 3 as a fucking 10 out of 10 and the Xbox 360 a 6 out of 10. Because you can play games on it. It just doesn't work right. Once again, you've been owned big time, baby. So buy 360 nerds and all you PS3 brothers out there, we own the future. They thought they had us at the beginning. The future is now. We own them. And they want to join us. But you know what? I don't ever want to see an Xbox 360 nerd playing a PlayStation 3 on my PlayStation network. I don't want to see it. Not to mention it's free, but I don't want to see it. So if you're a 360 fanboy, stay with your system. Leave our system the fuck alone. I'm out of here. Yo, man, fire up Resistance, baby. Let's play it.